Hello everybody. This is it's gonna be a productive day today. I decided to come outside and do some things. First off, I am at my girlfriend's dad's house. He works for a cell phone company, and he takes all of the scrap metal from his job sites, setting up cell phone towers and things, and he saves it. And he's made a bit of a mess back here in his yard, so he told me if I came over here and organized it all and took it to the scrap yard, I could have half of the money from scrapping it. So I've been coming out here for a couple days now. It's been a while since he told me I could do it, but I finally now got the time since I don't really have a solid job right now. I'm coming out here and working. Let me show you guys kind of the gist of everything. So I've got a giant pile of copper right here. I'm gonna have to skin all of that so I can get like just pure copper instead of all the stuff, because pure copper sells better. This right here is all aluminum. This is like, it's like milled aluminum blocks. This is hefty. That's gonna be a lot. And then we've got a bunch of galvanized stuff right here that I'm not really sure if I can scrap or not. I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try. I don't know how much it's worth though. And then we've got back here the pile, the gigantic unsorted pile with more in the back here. But I've already taken a couple good dents out of some stuff. There was a giant pile like right here, coming out to where my feet are now. I took care of that in a day. And then I took a dent out of this pile all right here. This all was piled up about that high. For reference, I am like 6 on the dot. And this pile at its highest points comes up to my knee. It's a lot. It is a lot of scrap metal that I have to go through. Not to mention all the space inside here that I have to clear out, and back there too, all in there. Very worried about snakes and whatnot, but I'll be careful. I've got a pair of gloves I got to go get too. Before I move on from anything else, I have 2 hats on. Okay, no, this is a calculated venture here. So on my top hat here, my big, I don't know what you call that, wicker? No, I don't know. This sun hat, you might be able to hear that rattling. That's ice. And then I have just a little baseball cap here underneath to keep it all up in there. And I have it tied off because it wouldn't stay cinched. This is going to provide me cooling throughout the entire time I'm working here. I plan on being here for like 2-3 hours, maybe longer. I should have got out here earlier, but I had some online schooling stuff I felt like I needed to do. But yeah, this is smart. Really happy I figured this out. Also, something else, you're probably wondering, what is this thing right here that I have all the aluminum on? Well, it is also aluminum. That is my old roof rack for my bus. And surprise, surprise, the bus is here too. Let me show you that. You're getting some Sherm lore here. So this right here, let me get over to her. This is my 1977 Volkswagen Transporter. That is the Latin name for it, right? She has been here for a good little bit now. She still runs. I unfortunately didn't bring my keys today because I didn't think about running her. But she is in desperate need of some remodeling. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do to her, but I'll kind of give you a little overview right now. Squirrel. So we've got spare tire right up front here, okay? If I get in a head-on collision, this is the like 0.5 seconds of extra time I have to think about the rest of my life before the whole front concaves in. Let's see here. I don't have the keys on me, but hush. Shush, shush, shush. I'm not going to tell you how I get in here, but there, door open, cool. Yeah, so I'm sitting on top of the driving wheel, or not the driving wheels, excuse me, the steering wheels. Here's the steering wheel. Got my little speed handle. Thing's fun, but I redid this thing like from scratch. It was absolutely torn apart. It was gross. It used to be red and white, and then I painted it to the lime green. I did that myself back at my old house. Before the red and white, I think it used to be just mustard yellow, like all over. Gross. I love yellow, like mustard yellow. That's like one of my favorite colors right now to like wear. But for a car, no, that's just gross. I don't like mustard either. But the color's nice. And then I've got this dash here that I did myself as well. It used to be just like solid black, but I spray painted it white first, and then I put burlap on top of it, and I think that looks really good. The ceiling in here is something I ordered online and just installed. You can see it's sagging in the middle right here. I gotta fix that. I'm actually thinking about just completely replacing the entire ceiling, but that's another thing. Let's see if the sliding door is open. It is. Cool. Okay. So right now I've got it set up inside for living, kind of. Oh, my thumb was in the way. Gross. I gotta get me like a handheld thing to hold my phone better. But anyways, this was all like livable. Summer of 2022, I was a whitewater raft guide in Tennessee. Ooh, cool. Told you, Sherm lore. But yeah, I lived in this thing for 4 to 5 months. I forget. I always say 5 months. I'm probably just exaggerating. But yeah, so I had like a power supply that went right here. And I have a bunch of cables and stuff that run all around. So like I had my fridge set up like right here. And this thing was like an ice chest fridge. Worked really well. Had a freezer as well, so I could like have ice cream. Oh gosh, it was so nice. Then right here, this was so bougie, y'all. I had a gaming setup in here. Like my whole computer was in here. I had my laptop set up and stuff. I'll try and put up a picture now if I can find one. But yeah, oh my gosh, I would game in here all the time. It was a lot of fun. In between those two things was my food storage right here. This guy worked pretty well. Yeah, food storage. Let's see if the back is open. If it's not, then I'll just pop through. Yeah, it's not. That's okay. But up in here, this is my closet. So, let's see if I can show you a little bit. Yeah, so closet here, and then I just had like socks and underwear, and then up there is like a nightstand. I've got an outlet in there, and I've got an outlet that comes out the back when you open it up, and I would use this back area right here as like a workstation. You can see there's a bunch of oil and stuff there. But yeah, that's the bus pretty much. I used to have the roof rack on it. Had some solar panels that ran up to the top, didn't do crap. So I would just hook up to like shore power. Just like some outlet I'd find at the whitewater rafting place. I'd plug up there and keep it up all night. I also had an AC unit that I got for free because they were remodeling the place. I'll see if I can find a picture of that too. And that just sat where the driver's side door is. But yeah, that is the bus, and here's my truck. This is what I drive now on a day-to-day basis. You can see it's really messed up. It's because I got in an accident. It was really bad. Before I went to be a whitewater raft guide in 2022, I was taking a trip with my girlfriend, and we went to Florida, and when we were coming back, I was like stop and go traffic on the interstate, and we got stranded in Florida for a minute. because I rear-ended a guy. But I managed to get the truck running again and got home just fine. I had to get towed, but that's a whole story. Anyways, I ended up driving the bus all the way up. I had planned on towing it, but the bus made it up all the way to Tennessee. Fine, 14-hour drive all on her own, which was really cool. Something I'm actually really proud of. And then she made the trek back down as well. That drive was, oh my gosh, that was really cool. I'm going off on this like whole tangent right now. I'm just remembering stuff, but that drive back from Tennessee to Mississippi again, 14-hour drive, drove it in one straight shot. It's the first drive that I've ever seen the sun set and the sun rise in one drive. It's crazy. I don't know how I stayed awake. But yeah, there's the bus. There's my truck. Truck's kind of on the way out. I don't want her to hear that, but yeah, I've got a lot of, not engine problems, but transmission problems. Whenever I fixed her up, I had to like do some stuff with the radiator and the oil cooler, and the oil cooler had a slow drip on it. I drove it to work for a while, and then one day it just wouldn't go past 35 and started revving real high. And it looks like a 2-year-old had a glitter party in there. Yeah, not good. Not the smartest thing. But she still drives. I've got all the oil still in her now. I can get her up past 35, but it's not shifting gears like it should. But whatever. I'll survive. Truck's been lasting me, what, like half a year now, acting like that. So I'm sure it'll last. I'll be fine. Knock on wood. But yeah, today is about getting some metal sorted and trying to get this place cleaned up back here, because this little shed right here, this one, I'm going to be rebuilding the Volkswagen engine in here because it doesn't run very well. And I'm hoping that I can get it all sorted up and nice before a big road trip that Lily and I are planning on taking in like 3 years now. Yeah, I think 3 years. 2.5? 3. Something like that. I don't know anymore. Summer of 2026, I think. Probably. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get to this. It was good talking to you guys. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace.